like I'm punk rock. Everybody wants to say that Carti's punk rock. Like, what are you talking about, bro? There's nothing punk rock.
He's just stealing the aesthetic from the 90s.
He just has tight pants and he like makes merch that like rips off old punk bands. Like, there's nothing punk rock about that.
No.
The punk rock bands that were punk rock because they were doing something completely different, angry, energetic. That was totally like counterculture. It wasn't affiliated with any like corporations or traditional, you know, label music, whatever. Which isn't to say that bands aren't punk once they get on a label. But I just don't really even see what is punk.
So Adam22 says that Playboi Carti isn't punk. I definitely get his perspective on Playboi Carti not really being punk, with him kind of ripping off old punk bands as merch and everything like that. But you also have to think, in the whole hip-hop Atlanta trap scene, Playboi Carti is hella punk. He's not doing anything, like not even remotely close to the typical trap sound. Like, think about it. You look at Young Thug, Future. They're all doing this typical trap shit. But Playboi Carti is just doing these weird vocal inflections that are absolutely fire. Don't get me wrong on that. But it's definitely punk, even his whole show. And not to mention the face mask. Well, not the face mask, but the face paint that he rocks. Kind of like Tech 9, and he's obviously influenced by Tech 9. But Playboi Carti is definitely punk influenced. And he's punk in his own right. Not to mention, he's birthed so many rappers. Like, so many. Let's talk about Yeet. So Fatal to agree. That's kind of more Uzi, but Yeet. Hard Rock. Who's that? Ken Carson, Destroy Lonely. Pretty much all of Opium. And so many producers too, like pretty much Yeat's Two Alive project. It's pretty much a whole lot of Red inspired beats. Same with Up to Me, it's a whole lot of Red inspired beats. I'm not saying Adam22 is kind of being an old head here, but I think he's definitely wrong. Playboi Carti is 100% punk when it comes to the raposphere. You think about it, you don't see Migos doing this punk shit. Like, even Offset was beefing with Lil Uzi Vert for the upside down cross and shit like that. But honestly, Playboi Carti is definitely punk. But also at the same time, I do kind of understand Adam22's perspective. He's like 40 some years old and he grew up on punk rock. You know what I mean? So he kind of knows what he's talking about in that sense. But honestly, just let me know in the comments what you guys think about this whole situation, because I think Adam22 is right to a degree, but also wrong to a degree, because Playboi Carti is definitely punk. Kind of like my name, Punk Monk, you know what I mean?